Dez, King of the Pit TV. That's Dez Rocksteady at KOTP TV. This one's entitled Ted. Just Admit It. Track number 4. We're listening to Nothing Shocking by Jane's Addiction. Let's go. One of the greatest bass lines of all time, says Joshua Stevens. They've only got 3 studio albums. That's crazy, isn't it? Powerful song by a group ahead of its time. Strong statement, could be right. Way ahead of their time, right, someone agrees. Come on, get to the point. Get to the point, come on. We've only got so much time. Come on. I mean, you can tell, I mentioned it in the last track, you can tell when a band can just jam well together. I approached them differently to a band that's come with a strict structure, because I can tell this band in the studio can just come up with something. It wouldn't surprise me if this band has formed this song in the practice space, as opposed to someone coming up with an idea and saying, right, I want you to do that, you to do that, you to do that. I can see the bassist coming in with a nice little noodle, the drummer joining in, and then they've sort of formed the song around that. I could be wrong, but you know what I mean? I've messed around with a few bands, and I can sort of put a band in 2 categories from what I hear in the actual studio recording. Come on. you heard the intensity ramping up ever so slowly, but ever so surely? It's just getting more and more intense. I can see why the band was on Guitar Hero, because it's very guitarist emphasized band. I mean, the whole band is brilliant, but very cool guitar. I think we lost the plot a little bit at the end there. I think we lost the plot. Honestly, that was my least favourite so far. I can see why you'd really like that song. I'm not in the right space for it. I just want to hear some balls to the walls, rock and roll, badass stuff. I'm not too fussed about a more developed sound by this band. So let's move on. Standing in the Shower Thinking coming up.